Batman vs. Superman spoiler review. If you don't want to know the spoilers, go on ahead and click our little logo down there in the corner and it'll take you to the spoiler-free review. With that said, if you're gonna do the death of Superman, you need to do it right. You can't shoehorn in Doomsday, make it from Zod, which that's also inaccurate. That's one of my favorite stories because I love Superman and then you actually get the story of where he dies. That's serious stuff. And then when you watch the movie, you're just kind of like, what the f? And then Doomsday to me looked like a retarded Ninja Turtle. Like had sex with a cave troll, leftovers. It's like, what is that?
Doomsday, personally, I didn't recognize him in the trailer. I didn't know that's what it was. I just thought it was an anonymous monster, and I probably wouldn't have recognized it in this movie, except that he straight up said, "This is your Doomsday." The movie kind of went down a few notches. Just from him saying that, it was kind of like, this is trying a little too hard. I still actually enjoyed the Doomsday fight. I was shocked that Superman actually died. But in a good way, I was like, wow, this is definitely taking me right back to the comic books and recreating some of those awesome moments.
Okay, so Doomsday. Honestly, what the Not only did he look retarded, but who sat down in a meeting and said, let's make Zod into Doomsday, and everybody approved it? Who honestly thought that was a good idea? Have a new villain, and you get to the point where Batman and Superman are done fighting and they're on the same side, and you're almost like, the movie's over. Oh no, it's not. They're gonna shoehorn in this horrible villain that doesn't even belong in the movie just so that they can kill off Superman. And I have been schooled on the idea of Doomsday being adaptive, where he can gain other powers, but I still thought it was retarded that he was Electrical Storm version of Doomsday. The idea behind Doomsday, at least what I remember Doomsday in the comics, is he's a brute. He goes toe-to-toe with Superman, and they literally punch each other to death. And that was awesome. So much testosterone, so much awesome. But now, he apparently seems to be this special action figure that can do electrical powers, and I have no idea why. Making him Zod back to life in the first place is stupid. I can't imagine them all sitting around a table at the planning stages and somebody going, let's make Zod into Doomsday, and everybody thinking it was a good idea. Personally, I would have got up, walked across the table, and slapped that guy, and then went back to planning, because that's a horrible idea. You got to the point where they're done with the fight that you came to see, the main event, where it's Batman and Superman. Batman wins, which is amazing, and then they have the whole real good reason why the two of them are back on the same side and everybody's happy and hunky-dory, and then they drop this stupid Doomsday thing in there just so they can kill Superman.
Lex Luthor, super horrible, awful, awful, awful. I don't even know why the hell you guys did that. That was stupid, god awful.
Ben Affleck's Batman and Jeremy Irons' Alfred. The chemistry between the two of them was fantastic. It was a perfect match. You have cynical Batman, cynical Bruce Wayne, where he's thinking the whole world is over and there's no good in the world. And then you've got Alfred just one-shotting him left and right like quips.
When Superman's father shows up, his Earth father, of course, and you're like, wait, he's dead. You're getting this vision of the future, this sort of Elseworld style with Batman fighting off parademons. I feel like in some ways this movie might actually be too smart for a general audience, because probably people are watching this and do not understand what they're looking at. I applaud it for that. I'm like, go for it.
This is a very unique thing, because normally when you think of Batman, at least the modern day idea of Batman, he has this, I don't kill, I don't use guns, I'm the good guy, I have a code. In this movie, he's just firing guns and putting cars through people. Serious, full-on, brutal stuff, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. Apparently, I'm not as much of a Batman purist as I used to be, because I thought it was great. That take on Batman was really good.
I personally thought the way that Lex got them to go at it with each other was kind of stupid. It wasn't like master thought out. It was just kind of like, okay. The movie is kind of what you see in the preview is what you get, but there are some nice treats along the way that really jazz it up, especially the fight stuff with Batman and Superman. You wouldn't think, what could they possibly do, because one's all powerful, one's not. Oh, trust me, they make that playing field level, like super level. And if you've seen the Dark Knight Returns animated one, you know the whole thing with Batman's suit. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Like this video, favorite it, share it. And remember, you heard it here at The Source.